Most people believe that explaining themselves will bring understanding. They believe that if they just find the right words, the right tone, the right justification, they will be accepted, respected, or forgiven. Miyamoto Musashi believed the opposite. He believed that the moment you explain yourself, you place your spirit beneath the judgment of others. Musashi lived in an era where words had weight, but silence had power. He fought over 60 duels and never lost, not because he argued well, but because he acted with such clarity that explanation became unnecessary. In his final teachings, the Dokkōdō, he warned against defending your choices, your methods, or your path. To explain is to invite interference. This is the rule. Never explain yourself. In modern life, explanation feels harmless. A man explains why he said no, why he chose differently, why he moved slower or faster than expected. Each explanation seems polite, reasonable, even mature, but over time, something subtle happens. His actions no longer stand on their own. Consider a man named Daniel. He is competent, disciplined, and serious about his work, yet constantly finds himself justifying his decisions. When he leaves early, he explains. When he disagrees, he explains. When he chooses a different path, he explains again. Slowly, others begin to expect it. Daniel does not notice the shift at first, but without realizing it, he has trained the world to question him. Miyamoto Musashi rarely explained his strategy, his philosophy, or his intentions. He believed that clarity was something earned through observation, not granted through speech. In battle, explanation creates hesitation, and hesitation creates weakness. The same principle applies to life. Musashi understood that words dilute action. When you explain yourself, you soften the edge of your decision to make it palatable to others. You turn a firm stance into a negotiable position. The more you speak, the more room you give for doubt to enter. Silence, in contrast, preserves form. It allows your actions to remain whole, untouched by interpretation or defense. Daniel begins to feel exhausted, though nothing in his schedule has changed. The fatigue comes not from effort, but from constant mental negotiation. Every choice carries the burden of future explanation. Every action feels incomplete until it is verbally justified. Under Bushido, a warrior's conduct was his explanation. His consistency over time made words unnecessary. When a samurai acted, the action was final, because it came from a settled inner code. There was no debate with spectators. Musashi demanded this internal finality. He believed a man should decide privately, act publicly, and accept the consequences without complaint. To explain was to signal uncertainty about one's own path. This is not arrogance, it is alignment. A man who knows his principles does not argue for them. Daniel encounters this idea almost by accident. He reads a single line attributed to Musashi, "Do nothing that is of no use." He begins to notice how much of his speech serves no purpose beyond reassurance. He experiments with restraint. The first change is uncomfortable. When questioned, he pauses instead of rushing to fill the silence. When challenged, he answers briefly, then stops. He does not defend, he allows outcomes to speak. Some people push harder, others lose interest. What surprises him is how quickly clarity returns to his mind. By removing explanation, Daniel removes friction. His decisions become simpler because they no longer need to be approved in advance. He acts according to a small set of non-negotiable principles and accepts misunderstanding as a cost of integrity. This mirrors Musashi's discipline. The sword does not explain its cut. The archer does not justify the release of the arrow. Action completes itself. Zen calls this directness. When mind and action align, there is no excess movement, no wasted energy. Over time, Daniel notices a change in how he is perceived. Fewer questions are asked. His words carry more weight precisely because he uses fewer of them. Silence has created gravity. Internally, something deeper shifts. He no longer rehearses conversations in his head. He sleeps better. His attention sharpens. The need to be understood fades, replaced by a commitment to be correct in action, not opinion. This is self-mastery through subtraction, not adding confidence, but removing dependence.